Hello, and a wonderful evening to you. I hope that your day has been an on-passive day to max out your enjoyment. You know, I was just on the show with Comfort and Andy and Collins, and we went through a bunch of stuff, and I thought, you know what? Let me go ahead and put my update from yesterday out and get this out on the airspace, so to speak, in time for tomorrow evening. So that we can go on and have a good time with Comfort again. There's going to be a lot of us on there. So anyway, as we know, yesterday, Mr. Mufareh came on, and I'll tell you, tentatively, we are on track for the new release of OConnect to go live toward the end of next week. It's a whole new design. It's ready for the masses. Everything's been stabilized. All the features have been debugged. If you want to learn about debugging, what that is, check out Comfort's show today. Collins does a great job there. The teams in Onpassive have implemented a few new of the AI features, the video and virtual backgrounds. And Mr. Mufareh was very pleased to say there was zero lag in the speech-to-text translation for those that may have some hearing difficulties or just want to read, what's being spoken, as well as that, or just choosing that option rather. But by default, the translation comes in as the same language, but we'll be able to choose a different one. So that's kind of cool. Now, Mr. Mufareh had mentioned the translation and talked about, the deaf community. And across the globe, there are more than 300 sign languages that are formally recognized anyway. Also, a country's spoken tongue, in a way, does not really dictate what sign language is being used by the deaf in that particular country. So while there's not an official universal sign language, there is a form of international sign language called Gestuno. It uses elements of a different of the global sign languages, different ones, various elements in them. Excuse me. So that folks in different parts of the world can communicate with each other. So I don't know if this is the one that Ash spoke about. But he did say there's been some very good progress for the sign language feature in OConnect, and that a department in the UK is working on the translation for that sign language to help our deaf community. So my hat's off to him and the entire team. I think that's very important. Incidentally, Ash also said that OConnect has a new feature. It's called file share or share file. At first he said, oh yeah, OShare, and it's not a new product called OShare. It's a what is it? It is a file sharing document that allows, or not a document, it's a file sharing feature that allows documents to be immediately shared through the OConnect software. So to send a file, we don't have to email it or upload it or send it somewhere. It's a real-time file sharing tool within OConnect that'll be very valuable for teaching and business and all sorts of stuff. I mean, for whatever, we all need documents. So he went on to say that these things are also going to work really well with Academy. Concerning OConnect, now we've been saying for a while that it's going to revolutionize the video conferencing industry, and I'm expecting probably to see that thing bust out of its gate. At least by the end of the month. So it's on the way. Mr. Mufareh had indicated that as early as next week. So life is going to be pretty good, right? He also said there were some new positions that had been filled. Obviously, that adds value to Onpassive and to our customers. And he said that a lot of those brought on board hold doctorates, right? PhDs in AI and IT. You may recall, Ash and Mr. Kamal, our COO, they talked about onboarding an AI team the other week. Well, Dr. Ayman Rashid, he's got a doctorate in computer science, went to California Western University out here in the USA. He joined Onpassive on the 15th as the chief AI consultant. Now, Dr. Ayman has a lot of experience, extensive experience in the field of AI, holds different types of certifications through various aspects of IT, project management, cybersecurity, and a lot more. And the guy's got like 40 years of experience, so he's got a deep understanding of AI technologies. So, you know, life is going to be good for us. Mr. Mufareh also said we've been certified by a few major companies. Now, the first one he mentioned was Cisco. Now, today, we need to know, I mean, that's a big deal because Cisco certifications are the gold standard in IT training, and they've certified more than 4 million people, I think, in the last 10 or 20 years, however long they've been around. They provide certifications in collaboration, cyber ops, data centers, development and automation, design, enterprise security, and service providers. So that's a ton of certifications. And through these certifications, Onpassive gains authority and credibility, right, in these areas. Now, he also mentioned CompTIA or CompTIA, depending on how you say it. Hang on just a second. And CompTIA, they offer certifications in IT fundamentals, something they call A+. They offer certification, an A+ certification for anybody that's starting a career in IT, and they have Network Plus for the design, configuration, management, and troubleshooting of wireless and wired networks. And they have something called Security Plus, which is best practices for IT network and operational security. Now, Mr. Mufareh said there were 3 other certifications pending, or 3 other companies with certifications pending. I'm not sure which, but we've got more on the way. And I would imagine that anybody in Onpassive or Onpassive is in general, I would imagine they would rank either the professional or expert levels. I mean, I just can't imagine anybody below that. Because Onpassive is an AI IT company of the highest caliber. So this is powerful, and it works hand in hand with the ICANN accreditation that we've got, and it adds what I call density to our already massive foundation. Ash also went a little further and kind of gave us a teaser, mentioning that there was a major breakthrough in blockchain technology. Now, there are 2 advances. I talked about this a little on Comfort Show today with Collins and Andy. 2 advances that I believe are of great interest for us, and he may be talking about these. I do not know. I hope so. The first one's called decentralized finance, or DeFi. This is a blockchain-driven financial ecosystem that operates independently of intermediaries, such as conventional banks and such. DeFi involves holding money in a secure digital wallet through smart contracts rather than paying a specific charge or fee for using bank services. Now, also within cloud services, there are 4 main services: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, and serverless computing, right? Now, we all know about software as a service, right? That's Onpassive's digital bread and butter, so to speak. And I've explained the other ones in other videos. But now, check this out. Here's an advancement in blockchain, because now we have blockchain as a service. And when I say we, I mean the world at large. This is not something that I'm aware of that Onpassive is already looking into, but I'm hoping that they are, because blockchain as a service is a leading blockchain technology trend this year, right? It acts as a cloud service where users can create digital products using blockchain fundamentals. And if you want to understand blockchain, again, go back to Comfort Show today, because Colin did a bang-up job explaining it. It's followed up by Andy, and there was nothing left to say. So Ash said that he's eager to share this information with us to explain its importance. And I would imagine how Onpassive is going to leverage that technology. And he said that our CTO, I think is, I can't remember his name. I'm not even going to try. So actually I will. I think it's Mr. Kumar. But anyway, he said that our CTO, Chief Technology Officer, may be able to attend 360 in a week or 2, talk more about these things. So life is pretty good for us still. Now, COO Kamal, right? He said that there was a video event shared about the World Police Summit. It's going on March 5 through 7. And Onpassive is the host of this with Dubai Police and other international departments. And I would think that anyone who is anyone would have been considered to work with summer promotion and hosting, but Onpassive Old Media, man, hats off to them, right? Give them a bow, because they were the ones chosen. And you can believe there was some major vetting going on, as you would probably imagine. But Old Media came out as being in the best position to handle this event, and it's going to be huge. I mean, all the police departments from all around the world have been invited. So this shows how credible Onpassive is, to be able to work with, host, and to participate and partner in this event. So that's huge. Mr. Mufareh also gave us a little bit of a teaser indicating that one of the PhDs that's heading a new department with Onpassive is a professor with a lot of degrees, and he taught in a lot of areas, and he built a group of 4,000 people in that field for collaboration, and some of those are already being attracted to Onpassive. Talk about connectivity, man alive. I look forward to hearing all these things, but that's it for the updates. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I will look very, very, very forward to tomorrow evening with Comfort and a whole slew of leaders on that panel. I think it'll be a good time for everybody. So have a wonderful evening, and no matter what you do, we want only blessing and blessing for you and your entire family. Thank you so much, and have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful Onpassive evening. Bye.